Hello guys, this video focuses on explaining the manual side of content check more deeply as an addition to using content checker. Important is that you should always try to optimize content checking by usage of content checker tool in the first place. We also plan to make separate video on how to use content checker effectively. So, question is, why do we even have video focus on manual check? Well, this video will help you to find out which areas are important to focus on no matter what way you check the file. You will also know how to properly check the file in case content checker would for some reason fail you, or if your input was forked or some other special cases. I will also mention things content checker does not identify, therefore they need to be checked manually. So let's start. I generally divide slides to 5 areas that get my focus for content checking. First, title area. Second, slide frame area. 3, footer area. 4th, speaker's notes. And the last are the animations. In the title area, we obviously check title, subtitle. We identify if there is some tracker or other elements like number in circle, logo, or similar elements that might miss. In slide frame area, I generally proceed by this logic. I check all headings, then I check each paragraph or bullet point's first word and last word because there is relatively small chance, especially if deleted something in the middle. Even if you already used content checker, you should continue this way with all the bullet points, which will assure you that they are in correct order, as content checker will not identify wrong order of elements. Then I scan input slides for any bolding of text or if there are any hyperlinks, as that is another thing content checker does not identify as well. In footer area, we check if there is missing source, slide number, or some other additional element that might be date, some confidential disclaimer, extra logo, or similar. Now let's move into speaker's notes and then animations. First, I open visibly speaker's note area of input and I go very fast through all the slides to see if there are any speaker's notes. To make sure it is fast, just use arrows on the keyboard because it is much faster than trying to click through 80 slides. If there are any speaker's notes, then you just need to check if they are as well in output in the same slides. For animations, I do pretty much the same as in speaker's notes. I open input file and then go through animation panel that will show you if there are some animations applied, and again I fly through all the slides quickly. You can also spot if there is animation by looking at slides overview, and then you can see small star next to slide, but that might also mean transition effect, so in that case you can as well check transitions. Important note. I can't stress enough importance of checking animations and speaker's notes, especially in big projects while you have specialists on. It takes even for 100 slides maximum 5 minutes to run through the file, and then you can warn the specialist that there are animations and speaker's notes, so they have to apply them, because if you do not do this check, then you might find out after you approved that you have to fix this all by yourself, which might result in pretty stressful situation. As a recap of what content checker can't check for you, there are these few things. First is order of elements. So if you break some box with multiple bullet points to separate boxes, you always need to check if they are in correct order. Second is bolding of text or highlight of text by some different color. Third are hyperlinks. It is always good to check if you see some underlined text if it's not linked to something. This might seem obvious, but it happens relatively often that I see missing hyperlinks. And the last, it is recreated text from picture or from notes. If you check recreation, there is not other way to check this than really read through the text and compare. I take it one sentence at a time, or depending on your memory capacity, you can divide it to smaller or bigger sections that you are comparing input and output. To sum this all up, I know there is often very short time for content check, but to have a bit of systematic approach might help you to be more efficient and detailed. Always use content checker first as a default, and on top of that try to apply what you have learned in this video. Thank you.